What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Hey, it's Peter Camistra, and you're listening to What's It Called?
Peter Camistra, one of our producers, crushed it. Thank you, Peter.
He did great. The only thing that is a little disappointing is I've been calling him Peter Camistra every time we've had to shout him out. And
Yeah, me too.
I feel like a bad friend.
We got me too. We got the pronunciation of the right. We asked him and he was like, it's like come. But I didn't realize that it was cum-istra. I thought it was cum-istra.
Right, yeah.
So, Peter, cum boy, I'm real sorry.
Yeah, if you're one of our producers, you get a lot of respect.
You get called a cum boy. That's what we do. And
shouldn't have been such a cum boy.
Yeah, exactly. Look at yourself in the mirror. You know you're a fucking cum boy. Wow, I'm a great guy, and everybody says that about me.
I say it.
Yeah, dude. All my fucking cum boys, all the cum boys I ever met. My father was a cum boy. My grandfather was a cum boy.
I mean, these are true.
They're all true. And I'm not a cum boy yet, but one day I will be. Yeah, man. So some of your fathers and grandfathers all died in American wars. I come from a long line of bitch ass cum boys, you know? And I want that on my gravestone. Cum boy / bitch, Dave Ross.
I mean, they have to let you put whatever you want on your gravestone, right?
That would be a pretty funny gravestone. Yeah, you're the one paying for it.
Yeah, I can put whatever I want on there.
I wonder if there are rules against bad words on gravestones.
Well, what would the rule be?
Can't say fuck on your gravestone.
I am dead. Who are you going to punish?
There might be kids in the graveyard. You know what's so funny is I bet you that is a rule. I bet you can't have engraved on your gravestone, I like sucking on donkeys' dicks. I bet your gravestone can't, died with a piece of a tree in his ass. Dave Ross.
What's so funny is it's like the Streisand effect. Like if you run a graveyard, no saying I suck dicks on your gravestones.
And all of a sudden, like 10 people a day are like, what the fuck? Really? Yeah, you're right. You make the rule and you're like, you don't have to make that rule. No one was going to do that. But then
everybody
before you
listen
know
up. I run this grave site. We got some rules.
And I got a bunch of rules. Yeah, number one, I'm not going to write on anybody's gravestone that you suck any amount of dicks, okay? You like sucking dick. You've sucked 10,000 dicks. There are several specific dicks you wanted to suck before you died. I'm not writing any of that on your gravestone, okay? Also, where's this meeting taking place? Where's he saying?
It's on like the date they're about to cut the ribbon with the big scissors.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, if I could have everybody's attention, Mr. Mayor. This gravesite.
We have some rules. Also, I like the idea of a massive public unveiling of a new graveyard. The idea that like this is going to do a lot for the community.
Yeah, we need to stimulate the economy, you know?
Yeah. Before today, I think we all know that in Houston, we were just throwing dead bodies in the trash. And now, finally, we got a place for all of them. My uncle, he just made the cut off.
You die and then you just
throw it in the trash.
It's no foul play. I just thought I'd throw my dad in the trash and have the city come pick him up.
The garbage men come and there's just like feet sticking out of the recycling bin.
Yeah.
And all they do is they're like, this isn't recycling, and they just like throw it in the since when is a dead body recycling?
Put your dad in a bag if he's dead.
It's at least a commingled item. I mean, we got cloth, metal, bone, and skin.
Honestly, it might get there, you know. Like we still do all the burial stuff is like the same for like 1,000 years. And it might change. People might just throw them in the trash. That'd be fun.
That'd be crazy.
If I die, put me
in.
I want to be in one of those.
Yeah, I want to be composted, and used to grow beets. Those
Dave's beets.
That's right. Beats by Dave. And they're huge.
Doesn't this kind of taste like Dave? A little bit. A little bit.
Dave did taste like this. I tasted Dave.
I don't really know how any of my friends taste, but I mean, I could guess.
I know how one of my friends tastes. And he tastes salty. Yeah.
I would hope I was sweet,
Yeah, I hope that for
wanna be
you
a
too.
sweet guy.
He's a sweet guy, like his skin. It tastes like a fruit roll-up.
Yeah, I was always wanted to taste like fruit roll-up.
Do you have it's a thing that feels particularly silly to me to have like wishes for your body when you die. And like, I guess, I don't know. I'm not old, so I don't know. Maybe that's like you start to think about that stuff. That stuff becomes important to you. But to me, that sounds really crazy to be like, I want to be burned into ash. And it's just like, Jesus,
you want that?
And then I want my ashes dumped in the Indian Ocean. Like, why? Like, but do you have any of that? Do you have like things you want at your funeral or thoughts about that stuff?
I don't know. Those are like old guy thoughts, I guess. I mean,
yeah.
I definitely don't want it to be like he would have wanted this or he thought, like, I definitely would want people to know, like,
yeah,
I want
they
it
just
to
know
be,
you.
Yeah, I want the vibe to be good. I want it to be like an open bar that I've already paid for.
Yeah, there you go.
That's no one has to worry about it. I want it to be, I got the coffin, I got everything's paid for. And I would like for there to be a few surprises,
Oh, like what?
Like
an Easter egg hunt. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's a raffle. Maybe a random person gets some of my money.
A raffle? Dude, to make your will a raffle is really funny.
That'd be a packed funeral, dude.
You like, the lawyer comes out and like, okay, we have read and dissected the will. To Caleb's wife of 35 years that he misses a great deal, he gives this one red ticket. To his beautiful daughter, who was the light of his life, he gives this red ticket. Everybody in the room gets one red ticket. That would be such a fun way to be like.
I know.
Also, what's crazy is that like you do that, and then like your daughter might get your car, but then the guy who cut your lawn gets your fucking house, and he's like, "Oh, sick, dude! Yo, I'm so happy I came to this." Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like for there to be a few advertised fun things, but then I'd like for there to be a few legitimate, like people like, what?
Whoa, dude! He
like
had a McLaren.
Yeah, yeah, and I would like maybe some buried treasure. That'd be cool.
Yeah, okay.
Like a third of my fortune is buried somewhere in the world.
That's really funny. That's like,
it
is hard to resist. Like if you're rich and you have people inheriting it, to be like funny with it.
Yeah.
You're like, all of this is going to this person and to this person and to this person. And $5 million will be buried somewhere. Right. And
well, I'd also like to have it be like, there's two buried treasures.
Like specific treasures.
But there's only one. So after they find the one, everybody keeps looking.
That's really funny. You give them like a misnomer, like dude, like a map that's false. You just want to keep having fun after you die, huh? That's
yes,
great.
I want to look forward to it. Like as I'm dying, I want to go.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, it's gonna be funny.
Oh, this is great. It's cool too because they're all gonna have purpose for a little while. That's fun. Good for
And then
them.
I'm like, I get up to heaven, God's like, welcome. And I go, wait. Can I look back down for a little bit?
Yeah,
I want
please, man.
I just want to
Yo,
watch. See what
can I go to
happens.
purgatory? How do I become one of those people that haunts a house? I just want to see.
One more question, you're going to hell, Dave. Look, you're supposed to be a lot happier to see me.
I want to haunt a house. I also
dude.
like, what if you do the buried treasure thing, but it's the stuff you bury is like not that big of a deal, and just like to my wonderful son who I never saw this coming, but I learned so much from. I give you a treasure map to find where I buried my Xbox.
No,
And
that's what I want. I
he
really
would think
want
he had to do it because you're his dad. And he digs it up and it is an Xbox. And he's like, God damn it.
I'd also like to write a lot of diaries full of lies for people to find. Just
like, okay, wow, you've really thought this through. Like, you're gonna prank an entire century of
I really want it to be
sign-ins.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
In 2006, I was briefly in the Latin Kings by accident. And I did pretty good.
You know what this is gonna make me think that before I die, I'm gonna create a bunch of documents that frame me for murder. To just destroy my family's opinion of me. They're like, wait, he did what? You know how Forrest Gump puts Forrest Gump into all those historical situations? You know? I'm gonna do that for myself, to my family.
Yeah, I think not enough people have fun with it. A lot of times it's far too somber.
Yeah,
and
dude.
serious. It's like, I didn't live all serious. Why am I gonna be serious when I die?
Yeah, dude. I definitely, yeah, man. You make a video. I also think that that's really kind of crazy to make a video talking to your family and they're watching it and you're dead. And if you if you're not funny in that, then you're an asshole.
Right.
You're just like, if you're watching this, then I died. And it's like, Jesus Christ, dude. I want to make one though and be like, thank you all so much for loving me in my lifetime. And I'm, wherever I am, I know that I miss you very much. And I just have a few things that I want to say. Years and years and years ago, I shot JFK in the head and killed him.
Also, time travel is real. Time travel is real.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why they never found the second guy.
Where you like choose one. Let's say you have 4 kids, you pick one of them. I just have one thing to say in front of the whole family. I've never told anyone this. Amanda, you are not mine. Your mother, she was unfaithful, and quite frankly, I never forgave her. But your father is Joe Biden. So
just create several scandals, because no one would see that coming.
Yeah, totally.
I feel like it'd be on the news. That'd be fun.
That's good stuff, man.
That's how I want to go out, man.
Yeah, dude. I'm just gonna
that
be
was
a
Peter
boy.
Cummistra's intro.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Peter. Peter, actually, he did a cool thing. He sent us, he did 4 takes of the intro, and he was like, here are all my takes. And so we sent you the simple one, but they're great, man. They're a lot of fun. It's cool too, because like recording, Caleb and I have both recorded voiceover. It is a lot of like, hey, and welcome. Oh man. Okay, we'll go again.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's me, Dave. Dave, I forgot my own name. All right, let's go again. Yeah, dude. So this one I like a lot.
Hi. I'm Peter Cummistra, and you're listening to What's It Called?
Hell yeah, Peter. That's awesome, dude. This one's great.
Oh shit, you just recorded. Hi, it's Peter Cummistra, and you're listening to What's It Called? What's it called? To what's it called?
Hell yeah, dude.
Got them all in there.
Yeah, dude.
I
Voiceover
couldn't
is
tell
so
if he was
silly.
alone or not,
Well, aren't we all always?
Oh, tell me about it. I'll put that in
Yeah.
my will.
You're damn right you will. You're all alone.
Yeah. To my children, I got you your bootstraps.
Yeah.
Pick yourself up.
Pick yourself up by
Earn your
these.
own money.
Yeah, that's right. That's so funny. Earn your own money. To all my family, what I gave you is I sent letters to all of your employers lying about a mistake you made so they fire you. Now, congratulations. You are going to be very, very strong because you'll be forced to try harder. You're welcome. My entire life is called A Boy Named Sue. Oh man,
that sounds.
Hey, to my kids, here's my impression of you. Yeah.
Yeah, when you do a whole
You're
set
all
at your
garbage.
funeral. Hey, the little screen comes down. The Departed has a few words that he recorded while he was alive.
You're all bitches.
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny. Oh, how you doing, Caleb?
Doing great. Christmas, man. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm in Roswell, Georgia.
Nice, man.
Yeah, chilling, dude. Going to Target every day. It's great.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I've been to Roswell. They got a Target. They got a Petco, right? They got a McDonald's, Starbucks,
yeah, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, everything you need.
Macaroni Grill,
I
Barnes and Noble.
I haven't checked yet, but I'm sure both of those.
I'm sure they got all that stuff.
Buy, pretty good Best Buy.
Ooh,
it's great, man. I love it. It's just fun, dude. We watched Terminator 2 last night. That was fun.
Fantastic.
Man,
it's incredible. What was the youngest person in the room when you watched Terminator 2?
Me.
You. Oh, funny. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was like well, when people haven't seen it, there's certain movies it's like, oh, if you haven't seen it, now's the time. Terminator 2 is just really good. You've seen that, right?
Oh yeah, it's one of the best movies.
It's unreal how good it every time. I'm just like, man, how is this so good? And you don't even realize the bad Terminator, he says like 3 words in the whole thing. Like,
yeah,
he's such a great villain. He doesn't really talk.
That guy is a great villain too. And they really do, you know what they do really well is making them seem strong. They just like run full speed.
Yeah.
Man, that character is fucking terrifying in that movie.
It's crazy with his little knife fingers, and he can do voices and look like he's like a shape shit. I mean, it's such a good villain.
It's also funny. Like I liked the first Terminator movie a lot. But yeah, the second one where they like humanize him and he like the kid Edward Furlong teaches him how to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
And he teaches him how to care about stuff.
Right.
He like literally his system isn't prepared. Like he starts to like learn. Oh, it's great. It really.
I know a few stand-up comedians that Edward Furlong should teach how to care.
Yeah, and you can check him out on at Don't Book These Predators on Twitter.
Yeah, there's a list of all of them right there.
Yeah. There's a lot of comedians that need some.
Yeah,
it's weird, man. Like I love comedians, but some of them are just batshit fucking nuts,
sociopathic, fucked up people. I know. Dude.
Yeah. It's just like, and you chose this. Like, what couldn't you have chose something a little better?
Great. Yeah.
Why would you pick this?
Yeah,
the thing with all the risk, no reward, no respect.
You're poor. Just and you're fucking with us,
right?
The poor people that have no respect. Fuck, man.
Yeah, I don't get it. And I think the crowd work that comedians are doing now. I don't know if y'all know this, if y'all's algorithms are the same as ours, but like there's a thing in stand-up now. The hot new thing is to get 30 seconds of you doing crowd work at a comedy club, put it online, and build your following. And a lot of it, there's no HR department in comedy, and a lot of it is, stuff that I don't know. It's like a comic being like, "Hey, would you suck his dick? And they're just like pointing at people. What about you? Are you gay? You sure you're not gay?
Oh
It's
man,
just like, I don't know if this is great.
I mean, dude.
Yeah,
I think everything about the entire like crowd work clip thing is fucking terrible. Like it's already annoys me. This is like as we've been talking about this, I've been like stopping myself from talking literally because it's a thing that makes me so angry that I just end up getting mad and it's not really fun. But I'll
and that's your crowd work. You should be on stage like, if y'all seen these fucking crowd work clips, and the audience is like, yeah, then you're like,
and you're right, like it's already in a basic way annoying because and look, I do crowd work. I've posted some clips. I don't hate everybody who does it, which is the problem, right? It's like hard to call out because you can't say it all sucks as a rule, but it sort of sucks as a rule. It's sort of like you posted a thing that is just you going like, hey, what does your hat say? And then they say John Deere. Did you say John Beer? And they're like, no. And you're like, because I thought you said. And then the clip gets like 10 billion views. And you're like, what is going on here? Nothing.
Right. And there's some people that are really good at it. You know, Big J. Okerson's good at it. Jimmy Pardo, this guy Bob Place in Atlanta, he's really good at it. It's just, there's some people that are. But it's just the fact that everyone's doing it. And I'm like, I think this is leading to, I think this will lead to fist fights. Like if you keep poking the bear, I mean, there's a crowd full of drunk people all across the country. One of them's going to follow you to your car.
You saw the Ariel Elias video, right? Where
that was nuts.
She had a fucking beer thrown at her and, she got on Kimmel and that's cool for her, but she still hated it. She says it. She's like, this is great for my career, but don't do that.
Now we have the opposite of justice. Like, it's like, all right, you were attacked. How would you like a reward? Like, well, how about you punish no, we don't do that.
Nope.
But how about Jimmy Kimmel? And you're like, I don't know if that works out.
Yeah.
If I get T-boned by a car, well, now you get a show on E. Well, I would actually like the person that did it to suffer a consequence.
That's so funny. You're a victim of abuse. Would you like to go to space? Well, I think I'll probably take my trauma to space.
Hey, no one can hear you scream up there. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. You'll be alone. You'll be alone in a vacuum, experiencing trauma until the end of time. Would that be cool? Yeah.
You were robbed at gunpoint. How would you like free Chick-fil-A for life? Well, I'm torn.
That's really funny. You went through this horrible event. Would you like to think about that on television?
Jimmy Kimmel only books. recent crimes. Victims of recent crimes.
Yeah, totally. Oh man. And speaking of going to space.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Here we go again.
Wow, it gets me every time. That's so fun.
The only news that you need to have.
Man, there are a lot of good ones.
The news is having the moon. Let me tell you something. Moon's having a good year.
It's having a good year, man. I think we're getting back into the moon as a people. Doomed exoplanet will be obliterated as it spirals into a star.
What?
I know.
That's rough.
I'm not. Dude, I do not want to be that exoplanet. I'll tell you what.
I got a little piece of advice. Don't be an exoplanet.
It's like 4 out of every 5 exoplanets are obliterated as they spiral into stars.
Boy, you imagine being like owning a newspaper on the exoplanet where you're like, whoo, so Trump's tax returns are, they don't really seem to matter that much since our days are numbered.
And you're gonna want to get off this exoplanet pretty soon because we are gonna spiral into a star, everybody. Man.
You imagine you go through a breakup and you're like, I'm single again for the first time in years, and then your exoplanet is obliterated. Oh no,
like
I'm about to be obliterated.
overshadowing all of your problems. And just like, hey, I know you just got divorced, but on the brighter side, at least your exoplanet's not getting obliterated as it spirals into a star. That's what happened to my wife.
Obliterated. What a great thing to see in a headline. You don't hear that in many Earth headlines.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen something be obliterated in my life.
Dude, if I owned a newspaper on the day after like Nagasaki, I would have just printed, "Whoa!"
Really? That's what it would say.
Y'all didn't tell us y'all had that. Oh,
that
no.
was not. It just says that was nuts.
What? Just big WHAT. What?
It's really good. Nagasaki didn't happen right now.
Oh, I know.
Because there'll be all these memes that just said LOL and stuff.
Oh, I know.
And there will be all these comedians on podcasts, just being more like Nagasaki or whatever.
People that thought it was fake. It actually didn't blow up. Like all these Nagasaki churchers.
Staged, man.
Alex Jones would have some. I mean, it was the whole thing.
Yeah.
World War II, it really happened in the right century.
It's really good that World War II happened before podcasts. That's absolutely true.
Yeah, man. Joe Rogan's
Yeah. Welcome to the Heinrich Himmler experience. Today we are talking to a person who has no value. It is a comedy writer who's Jewish. I saw this video of a monkey punching a duck. Jamie, can we see this video of this monkey? Anyway, yours a duck.
That up, we're about to rank the races. At the very bottom, I think we all know.
I don't think it needs to be said. I think we can all agree.
Like VH1 has the countdown. The top 100 races.
Oh, that's so funny. Pop hegemony. Oh, the top 100 races. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is like horrible to think about.
Hey, you gotta rank. You gotta rank.
I am thinking of riffs that I don't even want to say.
Right.
Now that we're talking
That's
about
why
it.
I'm glad it's not happening.
Just now on the History Channel, coming this summer. It's Camp Cunts. It's a real job. Real people are guards at these camps. Okay, see, I can't. I hate it. I hate that I said this riff.
Oh man!
Oh boy,
this was good. I think you know what I think we need to do. It's about time for a little update.
Oh yeah, it is time for an update. Let's update everybody.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
It is shaved.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
Oh, we're getting to the bottom of it.
Well, we are. Welcome to What's It Called, everybody.
What's it called?
You made it to the show, and the show is right here.
Get ready to lay down.
Get ready to lay down. What's up, Richard Carnes?
Hell yeah, we're the Potato Boys.
Yeah, we're here to eat potatoes and shut up.
Yeah, dude, that's all we do.
Eat your fucking potato and shut up. That's good. That's good. What I say to my kids. It is, man. If you got a potato in your mouth, you better not talk.
No.
Yeah,
no,
dude.
It's hot.
You can't enjoy the potato, and no one can hear what you're saying.
When's the last time you had a whole potato? When you think about
it, 15 minutes ago during this podcast.
I went through a little bit of a potato binge during COVID. I was like, man, you know what'll make lockdown a little more bearable is a baked potato every night.
Every night. Those phases in lockdown were really funny. I had this phase during lockdown where every day for a few months, I drank like 18 beers. And
That's a pretty cool phase.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was this new diet I was trying where I never ever once felt good except when I was drunk. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And
dude.
a lot of people tie-dyed. Do you remember that? A lot of people got into tie-dye.
I had no interest in tie dyeing.
Yeah, dude, we were in lockdown for like a year and a half. Not one time did I try to learn a single skill.
No,
I was like, fuck that. I am gonna,
I was doing like experiments on myself. Like, all right, how many movies can you watch in a day? All right, that's too many. How many can I enjoy in a day?
yeah, totally.
You know,
How much
how long can I
existential
sleep?
dread can I withstand?
Yeah, dude.
How far can I walk wearing a mask with no water?
I did that one time. I walked from your place to my place, like from Glendale to East Hollywood.
I remember that.
So I'm just like, I wonder how long I can walk. I am bored.
Totally. Well, I have nothing to do for 4 days. Let's see if I can walk to Hollywood. The answer is still no. You did it.
No, I
Great.
did. Yeah, you can do anything, you know?
I got really into hiking in LA, and LA has a lot of hiking trails, but it's funny. They're all, and some of them are beautiful. Like you end up, because there's all those like areas of LA that are like hilly that you can't really live on that end up being sort of like parks and shit.
Yeah.
And then you like hike up them and you have views of LA. And then there's like some hidden campsite areas and the Angeles Forest. Like there is some really cool shit, but it's the only city I've ever been in where if you look at All Trails, the hiking app, a lot of the trails you end up at are just like a dirt road for cars to drive and fix a power plant. So it's really not like the place you're in is just a bunch of dust and with a great view.
Bunch of dust
just
with
a mountain of dust. Or it's a walking trail that is just starts in someone's backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And you like show up at the trail and they're like, hey. And you have to like,
people just live anywhere.
Yeah.
I had that one time hiking where me and Will and Blake were in Montana. And we were following the trail and then we just went through someone's yard. And I was like, the directions say hop over this fence. Like, I guess it's just, this is your yard and a national park. I hope you don't shoot us.
That's right. Park near the base of the hill and make sure you're wearing a Ronald Reagan mask. And bring bolt cutters. And
it's so funny that they sell bolt. We all know what they are. It's like, how useful are these bolts?
It's true that bolt cutters, it's weird that they're legal.
Yeah. I suppose, what are you gonna do with them?
Yeah, dude, totally.
What are you really doing?
Are you gonna cut bolts? No.
I've never needed a bolt cut. I've needed locks cut.
Right.
Are they gonna start selling like parking boot cutters just at the store? Like, I think they should.
Yeah.
I hate those
buy Target's new prison escaping machine.
Put it in your ass.
It fits in your ass. It says.
You're only advertising to criminals.
It's advertised by Richard Karn. Hi, I'm Richard Karn. You might remember me as Al Borland from Home Improvement. And when I'm not at home baking pies with my wife, I like to escape from prison. But the thing about escaping from prison is the machinery you need to break out of prison oftentimes doesn't fit in your ass.
For 10 easy payments of 100 cigarettes, you get a new ass-sized prison break machine.
Even a kid can break out of prison with Richard Karn's prison break machine. That's right. It fits in a kid's ass.
We are being sued by most of the states.
And a lot of parents. Nobody likes us here at the prison break machine.
But progress is not always linear.
But hey, isn't it better that I'm in this commercial than Tim Allen? I think that we can all agree that guy fucking sucks.
Oh boy, this
I like-
episode is.
This is wild.
We're getting dude.
Oh man, let's do some business real quick. All right.
Yeah, dude.
We're called What's It Called? You're here. Our website is what'sitcalled.rodeo. We are at What's It Pod on Instagram and Twitter. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/What's It Called. Rate and review us on iTunes and Spotify and shit. Spread the word. If you like it, tell people about it. Listen to it with other people in the car.
Yeah.
We're
Great for a road trip, you know?
Yeah. This is the most fun we have in our entire lives. And we hope that's the case for you too. And if we can get it to more people, that'd be dope. And
I think it's good for doing dishes.
Yeah, me too. You know what else it's good for is listening to while you're drinking an El Segundo Brewing Company beer.
Shit.
Yeah.
Best beer in the world.
Yeah. It's the only beer that cum boys are allowed to drink. Yeah.
Oh man.
You think they wanted me to say that? I think they wanted me to say that.
Hey, we'll see. They are still sponsoring us.
That's right. Mayberry IPA, the official beer of cum boys around the world. Hey,
the
if you like
beer of sponsoring a podcast and not listening to the ad reads.
Never listening to the podcast for some reason, trusting that it's just fine. Yeah, Mayberry IPA. If you got cum in your dick, our beer's for you. You know how when you just came, sometimes there's still a little bit of cum left in your dick? While you're thinking about that, sip on a Citra Pale Ale.
While you're thinking about that. Yeah, you got a lot on your mind this holiday season.
Every time you notice that you didn't get all the cum out when you came,
Yeah.
it's the time to have a Montegundo IPA.
And pee.
And
Go
pee that
pee.
cum out.
That's something they definitely don't. I didn't take sex ed, but I'm imagining they don't say that.
Pee the cum out.
I don't think they say that. Do they? I don't know. I never
Go to the bathroom and pee the cum out, okay? Men. Men suck.
That's the best ad read we ever had.
Yeah. Men suck. Drink Mayberry IPA. Now, should we talk some shit about Pink Floyd, dude?
Oh, dude. I got a lot to say about Pink Floyd.
Oh, wait, real quick. We have a new patron on our Patreon.
Well, hell
Everyone
yeah, we do.
who joins gets a shout out. Shout out to Hunter Reed. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Thank you so much for joining our Patreon. We're glad that you're here. We got bonus episodes there every single week.
Yeah.
And now let's talk some shit about Pink Floyd.
So Pink Floyd, I didn't even realize this until this episode. So they named themselves that because one of them had a bunch of blues records, and one of the guys was named Pink something, and another one of his favorite records was from a guy named Floyd something. So they thought about it for 2 seconds and named themselves Pink Floyd because they're a bunch of British dudes in their 20s. And
wow,
that's what the name was.
That's especially funny because that band is this band that so many people on earth are like, it's the smartest music in the world. Listening to that music has allowed me to explore other universes with my mind. And it's like they came up with the name faster than your parents came up with your name, buddy. Yeah.
And I love Pink Floyd, but it is like it is odd their popularity and what people read into it. It's like I sometimes I'm like, I actually don't think this is as complicated as you think.
Yeah, you can fucking relax. I feel the exact same way. Any of those bands that have this like big epic persona that a lot of people buy into as a result of them saying it's real, it's really annoying to me. Like, I like Pink Floyd's music too, but they're just people. They're not fucking heroes. They took acid and they wrote music. I mean, it's like not, and good. They're good at it, but Jesus Christ, it's not like,
it's like QAnon level theories about this band and what it means and what you're supposed to do. It's like, it's not that. It's just not.
It's also sort of worse with them because their messages are like for babies.
Yeah.
And it's just like every single thing the government does is another brick in the wall. Like, dude, come on, man. Like that movie's cool, and I think that when I was young and I heard that, I had never thought about that shit that way. So that's cool. That's a good thing. But it's not like, they're not really breaking. I don't believe that Pink Floyd were the first people to think that capitalist society was bad. Like, I don't think so.
But yeah, they are. It's just funny, and it's like you wouldn't think that would be commercially viable.
Totally.
Like, hey, I'm gonna write this song, whole album about how I'm really lonely, and some of the songs are just gonna be yelling, and some of it's gonna be. There's one song on Dark Side of the Moon. It's like, and it's like footsteps.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot going on that's not pop music, and it's been on the top 100 albums for 40 years. It's like nuts.
Shine On You Crazy Diamond is 26 minutes long.
Crazy.
And it's on every jukebox in America. It's like a song that they made to punish people.
Yeah, it's wild.
There's also a song that's like 10 minutes long, and it's called like a bunch of fucking animals running through the woods or something.
Yeah. They have tons of stuff like that. Makes no sense. And sometimes they really miss. Like, we all know about, they had like a great run where it was like Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, The Wall, Animals. But other than those four, they missed a lot. Where they're like, this one's called A Cow's Ass. And you're like, not good. Not good.
Yeah. They will. I will say this for them, that their misses, at least they were not everything. Like that, every Pink Floyd miss describes every Primus album. And I don't even really fully hate Primus, but every single Primus album is just called like, I don't know, chocolate surfboard with 3 pigs doing headstands. And it's like, shut up, dude.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like when a comedian wants to be Mitch Hedberg. It's like, that only worked once.
Yeah.
Only once.
I do it as like with Pink Floyd's messaging. They especially, I feel like the later they got in their career, the more they tried less. Another Brick in the Wall.
Right.
And Comfortably Numb and stuff. Like, even though I'm giving them shit because I do think the message is sort of simple. I guess it's not even really their fault, but people are like, you're going to hear this and it's going to blow your fucking mind. You couldn't have even imagined that we're trapped in a system that is controlling us in order to just suck us dry of feeling and money so they can stay powerful. And you're like, yeah, I've also smoked weed, dude. But still, the way they did it is
also
cool.
what it is. It's like that Kate Willett joke where she's like, people like, can you believe a small group of men are running the yes.
Yeah, we all actually know that that's what's happening.
Yeah, it's not even good. Yeah.
And I do think that the way they did The Wall is like a pretty cool. The fact that it became pop is good. So probably a lot of people that hadn't thought of it. Sure. So they made that. It's beautifully done. They made a movie, Another Brick in the Wall. It's like about being taught at school. You're like being taught to obey and you don't even know it. I get it. And there's imagery in there and stuff. And then like an album or two later, they were just like, money. That's like, it's bad or whatever the lyrics are.
Yeah.
You just say money now. That's what you do now, guys.
Well, I thought about what I would rename them a lot. And they're not going to take my advice because they're old now. But someone should take my advice. I think this is actually a good name for a rock band. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Old English.
Oh my God. That's perfect.
Old English.
It describes them entirely.
Yes. And it's like a kind of liquor you drink. You drink Old English, right? Isn't that a liquor?
Yeah. Right.
And it's a kind of language, and it's their Old English guy. I don't know. I think it's got a lot there.
Especially if they were going to publicly rename themselves now. That would also be so funny if they did that. If Pink Floyd was like, we were called Old English now.
Why not? And then they don't put out an album. Like, that's what we are now.
And they just die. Yeah. I have sort of a similar, I think this is a really good name for a band as well, especially them. Endless Time and Space.
Dude.
I think, and I like this as a name for them for 2 reasons. Because they do talk about time and space, and they're very spacey a lot, and they like really sit in what they do, and it's just very like ethereal. I think it really suits them, but I also think it suits them because their songs are way too fucking long. and I don't really want them to be as endless as they are.
Right. Or
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
you know what this sounds a lot like is 3 songs.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Why don't you make 3 songs
Yeah.
instead of this one?
Yeah, it's like, is it expensive to split them up? Does it cost more? I don't think it costs
Totally.
more.
Yeah, are you trying to hurt me? Is that what this is?
I don't have.
I'm sorry, I guess. I got
Yeah,
one
dude.
more name and one more name only. You got anything else?
I think that's the main one that I was happy
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. Old English is, I think that's the one, man. I think we're gonna make a new logo for Pink Floyd, and they're gonna be called Old English now.
Pretty
Yeah.
fun.
We've been remaking the logos of the people we named the past few weeks, and it's cool. We're posting them on our Instagram.
Yeah. And you can make one too if you want.
Yeah, that's fun. Share them in the Discord. There's also a link, a forever invite to our Discord on our website. What's it called? .rodeo. So
Hell yeah, Discord's fun.
Discord. Yeah. I also think that we could call them the Pig Boys.
The Pig Boys. That's a great name. We should be the Pig Boys.
We should be the pig and the Potato Boys.
I feel like a pig boy sometimes.
I feel like a pig boy every day, especially since I eat all that shit. You know?
You do eat a lot of shit.
Yeah, and I like to root. I root around. I do a lot. That's how I find stuff. Is I root through stuff and then I find it.
Dave's like, that's why a lot of times we were late. The podcast gets up late because Dave's rooting around.
Yeah, I've been rooting through all my stuff in my closet. You never know. Pigs are the only things I know that root.
Yeah, they're rooting.
It's like a
whenever
verb.
you have to find something with your face, that's a tough day.
Man, that's true.
Imagine you're just going through the fridge, eat it with your face.
Yeah, you just eat out of the fridge.
Yeah, that's tough.
I know, man. If pigs had thumbs, we'd be fucked, dude.
I know. They're getting there. It's not going to be long.
They can chew bone. So if they can grab your leg, holy moly, dude.
Yeah.
Be over.
We shouldn't even be putting this information out. If any pigs are listening, this is gonna help them uprise.
I'm gonna get a thumb. Yeah, totally. All right, welcome to the Joe Piggy Experience. All right, today we're doing top 10 best things to eat. Number 10, obviously any part of a person. Number 9. Anyway, what are you? Yeah, geez. I mean, I think we can all be honest that vegetables are not on the list. They're not on the list at all.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're going parts of people, and then obviously number 1 is shit.
Every week.
Every week. We always eat shit every week.
So we started doing a list on what's it called? Our top 10 Twitter suggestions. So
oh wait, no, what are your other names? Didn't you have some other ones you wanted?
Well, I mean, none of them are good though. That was the only one I really liked.
Word, cool. Yeah. So we do like a hashtag game on Twitter for these every week, and if you want to jump in, we're at What's It Pod. This week it was what would Pink Floyd be called if they were a boy band, and holy shit, y'all crushed it.
Oh man,
maybe it was really week. Yeah, it was really hard to pick a top 10. We ended up having a top 11 and even then it was hard. And so if you didn't make the cut, I'm sorry. There were so many good ones, man.
There really were.
Our first one, number 11, is 2 people like minds had the same answer that we thought was so great. At Dumb Space Bimbo and at Turducken MRE both said new bricks in the wall.
Oh, just perfect.
So good, dude.
New bricks in the wall.
Yeah, totally.
And at Call Me by Your Kevin put 4 in the pink, which it's out of the park.
The funniest and grossest name I've maybe ever heard.
Yeah, 4. I'm just going to tell you, too many.
That's too many in the pink.
Yeah.
I'm more of a 0 in the pink, 0 in the stink guy, and 10, embracing them.
If you have 4 in the pink,
then you might be a stink. Oh man, yeah, that's right. Then you might be a pink neck. At Bohemian Rap City said Gilmore Boys. That's very clever. That's like
great.
2 puns. Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
And at Boogeyman Weather said, imagine Baggins.
Dude, that one's
Come
great.
on, dude.
At Andrew Kreckler, the Backstreet Floyds.
I mean, dude, just perfect. I would like to see a Photoshop of all these.
Yeah, me too.
At Aristoco said 30 seconds to moon. I mean, double points for we love
Bringing up the moon.
You know we love the moon.
The moon rules. At It Was Just Austin said, oh, wait, you know what? I didn't put these in order. At It Was Just Austin, here's a little foreshadowing. At It Was Just Austin won this week.
Oh.
So we got to wait till the end. But at exclamation, Nick said, how I wish you were her. That's great.
It's a long band name, but I like it.
Yeah, totally.
And at Seth Mills said several directions at once. I mean,
that's great.
On 2 levels. Just
dude,
perfect.
These are all so clever. At Darth Plato, Floyd's 2 men.
Oh, I just want to see that. I want to see that
buddy.
Photoshop.
Hell yeah.
At Shagadelic, shout out to Shagadelic, came to see me at Rooster Tea Feathers.
Hell yeah.
Cool dude. He wrote 4 dudes for dudes.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. That's really cool. It's also so accurate. Pink Floyd is definitely dude shit.
For dudes.
It's for guys. And the winner of the Ricky shit this week at It Was Just Austin said NSYNC with Wizard of Oz.
I mean, 10 out of 10.
Awesome.
You just killed it.
Hell yeah, dude. Well done.
What a week.
What a great week. Thank you all so much for listening.
My life.
Super fun. Yeah, make sure to follow us at What's Your Pod if you want to jump in on those. Our producers at the $25 level on our Patreon get a shout out every single week. Shout out to Dante Beckwith. Shout out to Peter Cumistra, who we heard at the beginning of this episode. Amanda Richards and Peter Dahlberg. Thank y'all so very much.
Oh, you make life worth living. That's what I say.
Yeah, shout out to all of you for listening to the show and supporting us. This is our favorite thing. You're the best.
Lay it on down.
Lay it down, and we will see you next week.
We love you.
Bye.
What's it called? What's it called? What's it called?